What's up, familia? Your girl Miranda here, back with another movie haul. So I got in the rest of my things from Amazon, and then I also got in several things from Facebook. So let's just go ahead and get into this. Okay, so starting off with Amazon, you guys. So I finally caved, and you guys know I've mentioned time and time again, I'm a huge Disney Channel original movie fan. I grew up with the Disney movies on Disney Channel and stuff, so haven't really had much luck finding them like in the thrift stores or elsewhere. So I caved and I went ahead and picked up all the titles that I could find on Amazon. There are a few that are like out of stock, and I don't know if they will be getting them again. I know that they previously had like Cadet Kelly and what else did they have? Cowbells and Smart House and stuff. Unfortunately, they didn't have those ones this time around. But I picked up everything else that I could find that was Disney Channel original movies, you guys. And part of it was part of the buy two, get one. And then part of it wasn't. Like half of them were and half of them weren't. So, it is what it is. But I really wanted these for my collection, you guys, because I enjoy these so much. A few of them are actually after my time. So I didn't necessarily grow up watching them, but they're ones that I have come to love over the years. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Except for one title, though. Let me start off with this one title that is not Disney Channel original. I did go ahead and pick up this Hostel double feature. It's the first and the second one. It was $5, you guys. This is one that I had my eye on for a while, and it's just one of those ones that like fluctuates in price. It'll be like 15 one minute, and then it'll go down to 5. And so I finally decided to go ahead and pick it up at $5. So I did go ahead and get that. That's the only Blu-ray. Now onto the Disney Channel originals. I wish that they would bring out all of them. There's so many of them that they have not brought out to DVD, and it sucks because there's a lot of great ones that I grew up with, and it would be awesome if they brought them to DVD. And then the ones that are on DVD, I wish they would, upgrade them to Blu-ray or something. But anywho, first up, we have Debbie Ryan and Adam DeMarco in Radio Rebel. This is one that I didn't quite grow up with, but I love it nonetheless. It's a lot of fun. So, Radio Rebel. This one I did, and I watched the show as well, and that is the Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. Yes. You guys, I'm like a big kid, okay? I love these movies so much. Then we have Geek Charming, which I did not grow up with this one either, but I really enjoyed this one. These two actually dated, like the two like main stars in the movie, but I guess in real life he ended up being like a total like douche and would like beat on her and stuff like that. Sarah Hyland, you guys know her from what is it? Modern Family, I think is the name of the show. I don't know. I've never seen it, but yeah. And it's funny because I'm just like, if you guys know, she's engaged to Wells Adams from freaking, he was on The Bachelorette. And it's like, I bet you, Wells never in a million years ever would have thought that he would have dated a celebrity. So, but yeah, I've enjoyed her in like other things that I've seen her in. And this is also another fun movie, Geek Charming. Then we have the Mowry siblings in 17 again. This one too, a lot of fun. And yeah, this was honestly, I think, one of my favorites growing up. So got that one. Then this one is actually a double feature. We have Life Size and Get a Clue. Is there inside of you? Lindsay Lohan. But yeah, Life Size with Tyra Banks. I saw the second one, but I think I kind of like the first one better than the second one. And I don't think the second one they have out on, DVD or anything, but these are both fun watches. This one, I honestly don't remember too much about this one. I remember definitely watching it growing up, but it was one that I probably didn't frequent a whole lot. But you have a super young Katherine Heigl in this one, and that is Wish Upon a Star. So I am definitely excited to revisit this one, and because like I said, I don't really remember too much about it. Next up, this is actually the second film in this series of movies. I wish that they would have the first one out on DVD. I don't know if they do or not. Again, there's a ton out there still that I have no idea if they have DVD releases or not, but I'm assuming most of them don't. But we have Johnny Kapahala back on board. So the first one is obviously Johnny Tsunami, but this is the second one. So the first one is about surfing. This one is about like skateboarding. So yeah, I'm excited to revisit this one because I haven't seen that one in a while. And then last but not least, this one too, I don't really remember too much about. But, since it's a Disney Channel original, I went ahead and picked it up. I'm pretty sure I've seen it, But what year is this one from anyways? I don't even think this one says. This one does not say what year it's from. But we have Toothless with Kirstie Alley. So, you guys, I am so excited for these new additions to my Disney Channel original stack. All right, you guys, let's move on to everything that I picked up from Facebook. So as you can tell from a lot of my recent videos, I've been really into purchasing things off of Facebook. And it's a great way to kind of, thrift and find movies out there and stuff. Obviously, you're buying online, you're buying through, this social platform. So you want to definitely, make sure you're being careful of, where you're buying from. If you can, mostly try and buy through like an actual post that a person makes, and you can, use like the Facebook marketplace and stuff like that. But it is a chance when you're like, they want you to pay via PayPal or something like that, or Facebook Pay, things like that. It's definitely a chance, but so far I have not had any issues. I haven't had anybody like back out on me or anything like that. So that's been great. Also, you guys, just make sure, when you're receiving things, make sure you're checking to make sure that like all the discs are there, that they are the quality that was described in the description of the post and all that. And just to make sure that, all your movies are accounted for and stuff like that. Anything's not like damaged, broken, anything like that. And also, feel free to ask the buyer questions, if you want to just double check that the discs are all there and stuff like that. Because I have actually had a couple, unfortunately, that they're combo packs, but they only had the Blu-ray and not the DVD in it, which, I mean, honestly, it's not really a huge deal. I mean, it, would be nice, but lots of these, like, sellers of like movies, they buy big lots, and so they probably don't really like necessarily check everything thoroughly. So sometimes they could be buying things that only have the Blu-ray and no DVD or anything in it. So yeah, that's why I'm just saying, double check your things, feel free before you purchase to ask the seller to either like send you pictures or just have them double check and make sure that all the discs are there, Blu-ray, DVD, and stuff. And, feel free to ask questions, all that, you guys. It shouldn't be no issue at all. But anyhow, you guys, I've had a lot of fun shopping on Facebook, obviously. So let's just go ahead. I do have several things that I got in, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. And as always, I do have my price point. I won't pay, like more than $5 for a Blu-ray or anything like that. So everything that you're going to see here from Facebook was $5 and under. I've seen, DVDs range anywhere from $1 to $3, and, Blu-rays, max, like I said, for me is $5. Obviously, there's other things that's more expensive out there and stuff, but, if you're willing to pay that extra amount, then, go for it. But everything here is $5 and under. All right, so the first purchase I did, I, picked up some things, and then the guy's like, hey, go ahead and pick a free Blu-ray or DVD. So, yeah, obviously I did that. And so my free Blu-ray that I got is this. I have not seen this one. I've seen a lot of people hauling it. And when I look more into it, it was definitely, had some really good ratings. And that is Ex Machina, if that's how you pronounce it. So I'm actually really excited to check this one out because, like I said, I didn't know too much about it. And when I looked, more in depth, it definitely caught my interest. So then everything else that I picked up from this person, I did go ahead and pick up Paranorman. It does have the slipcover, you guys. But it's, seen better days, obviously. But we have Paranorman. This is one I've been wanting to check out for a while, too. Kind of more, maybe around for like Halloween time. Next up, we have Kubo and the Two Strings. This one too, I've only seen this one in parts. I've never had the opportunity to fully watch it, so I am excited to, revisit and finally check the whole thing out. And then as I mentioned, I think it was my last video, I had Rise Planet of the Apes coming. So that kind of completes it. Well, I do need the like very, very first like Planet of the Apes, but I have Rise, I have Dawn, I have War. So, for now, I'm good there. This one I knew nothing about, but when I looked into this one, this looks like such a great movie, you guys. If Beale Street Could Talk. So I am super excited to check this one out. Definitely seems like, the kind of movies that I'm interested in. So looking forward to that. And then I did pick up one DVD, and this is the, No, it's contemporary classics. You have D.B. Sweeney, Moira Kelly in The Cutting Edge. I think I've only seen the remake of this with Christy Carlson Romano. But this one, what year is this from anyways? This is from 1992. I think they did make a remake, right? With Christy Carlson Romano. But yeah, basically, she does figure skating. He's a hockey player. It's a romantic comedy. So, I mean, I wanted to go ahead and visit this one. Like I said, I don't think I've seen this version of it, so. All right, moving right along. All right, so I came across this lot of DVDs. Now, I was really only interested in 2 titles. One of the titles I have already, so that'll just be extra. And the other 3 I did not have, but I was really, really only interested in 2 titles. And it was a lot of DVDs, like I said, and it was only $4, you guys. This person only wanted $4, so $1 a DVD, you guys. But the main reason that I wanted it was for these 2 titles. We have Denzel Washington in He Got Game. And you guys, these are in mint condition. Like, for the year that these movies came out, they're in mint condition, you guys. I have not seen this one, but it's one that I've been wanting to see for a really, really long time. I've heard countless great things about, so I am looking forward to finally being able to watch this. Looks like, some fun there. And then this one, too, I can't remember if I've seen this or not, but we have a Spike Lee's School Days, again, mint condition, you guys. I was so surprised at the condition of these DVDs. It's kind of hard to find, these kind of movies and have them be in like mint condition. There's like 0 scratches or anything. So yeah. So I was happy to add those to the collection. The other one that I did not have is Bring It On. I was never really too much of like a huge fan of the Bring It On movies. My all-time favorite one is the one that stars Christina Milian. It's Fight to the Finish. That one I do own, and then I do own like the most recent one. It was actually at Dollar Tree not too long ago, and so I picked it up. But yeah, so this will be like the 3rd movie of the Bring It On that I own. They do have like the entire movie collection of it on DVD. On Amazon for like $10, and I've considered picking it up, but honestly, they're not like my favorite movies, so I don't know. I've been a little hesitant to pick it up. And then the one that I do have, which is an amazing film, you guys, one of my favorites when I was growing up, that is Soul Food. Great movie, you guys, if you have not seen it, but I'm sure you have, so. But yeah, for $4, 4 movies, why not? All right, so a couple of the packages that I did receive are actually from like repeat sellers. So this next set that I have, it's from one person that, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this person does an amazing packaging job. Like, I thought I was a pro packer. No, this person is a pro packer. Literally, we were unboxing this stuff, me and my son, and like, to check and make sure everything was there and whatnot. And even my son was surprised at how many freaking layers of stuff was there. Like, this was literally like so this person, they put everything, like, this time around it was like in an envelope, it was in a box, it was like bubble wrapped, it was then like in another box, and then it was like wrapped in like the brown paper. Yeah, it was crazy. Taped so good. And so I give this person props to the way that they package, because it's crazy good. So but I have bought in actually 2 times. This is the 3rd time buying from this one seller. And actually, I just sent him my wish list, and he's like, I'll be on the lookout for things, because he buys things in lots, I guess. So yeah, he's, willing to help out and stuff like that. I've actually met a couple people on, through Facebook Marketplace and, Facebook group that, are willing to, look at my list and, just help out and stuff like that. So it's been, cool. It's a marketplace, and Facebook groups is a great way to, even meet some fellow like movie lovers and all that stuff, and people willing to help out. So anywho, let's just go ahead and get into this. So what I picked up from this person, I went ahead and upgraded Hop, you guys. The kiddos, they love this movie, and you know what, we'll probably end up watching this tomorrow for Easter. Yeah. Perfect Easter movie. Then I've been wanting to check this movie out. I heard the book was great. But I've never actually seen this movie. But you have Reese Witherspoon, Robert Pattinson, and Christopher Waltz in Water for Elephants. So I'm excited for that one. This one too, I saw my girl over at Ray's Movies. She hauled this a couple months back and it sparked my interest. And that is the true history of the Kelly Gang. So I am super, super excited to check this one out. This one too is another one that I've been wanting to see for a while. And I've been hearing good things about, and that is Wind River. Then I went ahead and picked up 2012 because I thought I had this in my collection, but I didn't. And these kind of movies, you guys, they always like really get to me, you know? Like, I don't know what it is about like natural disaster movies. They just really hit me kind of hard. And so, you know, they're kind of creepy in a way to me, but you know, because it's like, this could happen. But yeah, 2012. Glad it didn't happen though. Then we have Underwater. I heard not so much great things about this, but I still wanted to go ahead and check it out. You do have Kristen Stewart in it, and I don't know the other two people. Vincent Cassel and TJ Miller. Wait, is TJ Miller is that the dude from Spectacular now? No. I don't know, no. But yeah, Underwater. Oh no, I think that's a different dude. Teller or something like that. I don't know. And then I picked up Sinister. All right, next set is also ones that I bought from a repeat seller. I previously purchased from this lady, I think only once before. This is my second purchase from her. Quick shipping, all that good stuff. Very, you know, good with communication and stuff. So she gets in actually quite a bit of good things. I think one of my couple videos back, I had hauled like a bunch of like Disney stuff from her. And so yeah. But anywho, I went ahead and upgraded Man of Steel because this was a must, obviously. And also for my girls, I upgraded their Tinkerbell Neverbeast. I still need like 2 movies or so. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Huh. Give it. I still need to upgrade 2 of the movies, and then we'll get 2 of the movies, and then I think we're set with the collection, but I still need to upgrade the first one as well. So, but yeah, Neverbeast. My girls, they love the Tinkerbell movies. And my son just handed me this. I forgot. Like, so from the first set of movies, the guy that gave me the free movie, I got this from him as well. And that's Iron Man 3. Has a slipcase and everything. You know, slip's seen a little bit of better days, and it is embossed, you guys, so it's kind of cool. So, Iron Man 3, and we are set with the collection now. But back to this set, I did go ahead and pick up Monster Trucks. It's a okay movie. It was fun. It was fun. This one I've been wanting to check out for a while. I remember seeing the trailer for this and just thought it looked like some fun. We have Steve Carell in Welcome to Marwen. Then finally, you guys, we have not seen this movie. And I know the kids are excited to check it out, and that is Zootopia. So this lady, she has this thing where like if you buy a certain amount of movies, you get a certain amount free. So if you guys remember, I bought from her before, and she'll just like take a chunk of money off of your, you know, total and whatnot. She has it like if you buy 1 movie like buy 5 movies this many, buy 10 this many, and so on and so forth. But Zootopia, we're excited to check this one out. So I need to start upgrading the Ice Age movies. So she had Ice Age Collision Course, so I went ahead and upgraded that. This one is funny because the first time I bought from her, I saw this movie in her post, and you know, I hadn't found quite enough movies that I wanted to get from her in order to get like a certain, well, you know, like I was like maybe a movie or 2 away from getting another free movie. And so she's like, oh, if you know, get this, then I'm like, okay. And so I was looking back at the posts and stuff, and like I looked into this movie, and I hadn't the first time around. It's actually a Tim Burton film, but you have Amy Adams and Christopher Waltz, and that is Big Eyes. This one really caught my interest. It is based on a true story about this huge art fraud that took place. I think it was like back in it says late 50s, early 60s. So this, I don't know, it just sounded really, really good. So I am very curious to check this one out. So yeah, big eyes. And it all has to do with these kind of paintings, but basically the painter is the wife, but the husband takes the credit. And then they divorce and this whole, thing takes place about fraud and all that. So yeah. This one I am so excited to add to the collection. This one was a lot of fun, especially the farting scene, if you know what I mean. The BFG, and this is the live action version of it. We do have the cartoon version, but this version we really enjoyed, and that farting scene is just flipping hilarious. Then I went ahead and picked up Planes. And last but not least, we have Cars 3. All right, last set of movies, you guys. So this person, they have DVDs for $1.50, and then their Blu-rays are what is it? 2 for $5. So $2.50 a piece. Not a bad deal at all. So I went ahead and picked up some Blu-rays and some DVDs from them. So the first one that we have here is actually an upgrade, and in a sense, kind of a replacement. Over the Hedge. Kiddos love this movie, but they watched it so many times that our DVD was just no good anymore. So, actually, I don't even know. This one only has a Blu-ray anyway, so, but still, it's like a replacement, so, Over the Hedge. Next up, this one, I didn't know anything about until I saw it in their stack. Because, when I see people's, stacks of movies that they have for sale, I'll go through, I'll Google some and, see if they're of interest. This one has a really great cast, though. You have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Anna Kendrick, Angelica Houston, and then somebody named Bryce Dallas Howard. I don't know who that is. But it really caught my interest. Seems like a really good movie, and that is 50-50. Then we have the first Lion King. I really, really want to get the entire set. And I've seen the entire set for like $28 on Amazon. But the thing of it is like the only set that I've been able to come across, it's that one that's like, supposedly region free, which you can supposedly watch it on the players here. But what I hate about the region free movies is the little circles. The little circles that they have put on the spine and the front, I just think it really takes away from the artwork. So I'm very, very picky about that. And I hate it. And so I don't want to pick up any that are, that say region free and have the little circle thingies on the front. It's just really annoying, you guys. So I'm going to have to find a way to come across all of these. I did pick up we have the second one on DVD, and I just recently hauled the 1.5 on DVD, but I want to find them all on Blu-ray, you guys, so that's going to be, a bit of work there, but we have the first Lion King. Captain Marvel, which I never did come across at Dollar Tree, so we got that. Next up, we have Machete, or Machete, however you want to pronounce it. Machete. Then we have Kick-Ass, which I still have not seen this one, you guys. I still haven't seen it. But it does have the slip cover. But it's one that I've always heard good things about, so I really need to, watch this here soon. Then I did go ahead and pick up Zombieland Double Tap. Still haven't seen the first one. So I'm just going to have to watch them both like the same day or something like that. But the second one, Double Tap. And then I did finally pick up a copy of The Avengers to upgrade. And now we are done upgrading our Avengers movies. All right, and then moving on to the DVDs that I picked up from this person, we have The Hurricane. This is one that I've been wanting to see for a really, really long time. I guess it only has a DVD release. It doesn't have a Blu-ray, but you do have Denzel in it, and so I'm looking forward to finally being able to check this one out. Next up, we have Emma Roberts and Nancy Drew. Been a while since I've seen this, so should be a fun revisit. Then we have Elizabethtown. Every time I've gone to the thrift store, the copies that I find are always completely trashed. And I've been wanting to see this one for a while. I don't know why I've never seen it, but it wasn't up until recently that I actually saw a trailer for it. Caught my interest, and so obviously I had to go ahead and pick it up. This one I have not seen in forever, and that is The Prestige. And then last but not least is another one too that I've been wanting to find for a while and haven't had any luck. I think this one too also only has a DVD release. And you have Lindsay Lohan and Chris Pine in Just My Luck. I really like this movie, you guys. I really, really do. So yeah, you guys, that is everything from Amazon, from Facebook, you guys. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love movies, you guys. It gets so addicting just buying and buying and buying, but it's a lot of fun. And especially, you know, when you go thrifting, when you find things on Facebook, and, you know, I'm sure when you shop eBay and Mercari and all of that, you know, it's a lot of fun, you guys. The hunt, the thrill of it, it's awesome. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Join the family if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.